spirit of festival season, Glastonbury, Coachella, Gov Ball, Lollapalooza, etc., I wanted to do a festival outfits video. Especially in time for the summer, I've been very inspired by the silhouettes of festival wear from the early 2000s to the 2010s, namely Kate Moss's looks at Glastonbury, which inspires the first look of the video, but pretty much this aesthetic has inspired the 23 looks that I put together for this video, and I'm very excited to go through them. A lot of the looks in this video are going to build off each other and kind of have little variations, just so you can see how versatile the pieces I chose were. A good idea for festivals to have pretty versatile pieces, because most of the people who go will stay in a tent and want to like pack light, so having pieces that you can mix and match with each other is really good for that. I also think that having a comfy pair of shoes is probably best, although so many of these outfits I feel like would be so cute with a pair of heels. That's just not practical. So you'll see these Adidas Taekwondo shoes in a lot of these outfits, as well as these destroyed Miss 60 boxing boots with a pointed toe. I love them to death, but I'm gonna see if a cobbler can bring them back to life, because as you can see, all of the gold metallic has peeled off them, but the silhouette is just so strong that even though they're destroyed, I don't even want to give them up. I think let's see if a cobbler can work some magic. Those two shoes, because they're very comfortable and create really cool silhouettes. This is a more simple one, but this retro shape is so good, and the pointed toe of the other one is just so amazing. I also think a belt like this is a good staple accessory. This is the same vintage All Saints belt that Kate Moss wore to Glastonbury, but this one, instead of saying Glastonbury Rocks, says Manchester Rocks. It's just a great idea to have a belt like this, because it pretty much goes with every single outfit that I'm about to show anyway in this video. And again, packing light, you want to have accessories that can still make the outfits really cool, but you don't have to do like a million different necklaces and bracelets and rings and stuff if you just have one cool little element that you can keep adding. So this first outfit is very reminiscent of that Kate Moss photo with the hunter welly boots, but I don't have those, so I think that the socks, these ones are from Etsy, made a good kind of replacement to that silhouette with the Adidas Taekwondo shoes. They are so comfortable, I just never want to take them off. These shorts are from Glow Jeans, an early 2000s brand. I found them at Ludlow Flea in the Lower East Side a few months ago, and again, the All Saints belt. This is a top from Dexter Wong, and I also need to bring this to a tailor because the fabric around the buttons are so weak that it barely stays secure, and I need to see if they can just stitch up the fabric of each button. But until then, I'm just like trying my best to wear it, but I think I have to put it on hold for the most part. Thankfully, I could just stand and be like a stiff little statue for this video. But anyway, this is the first look. I honestly love the way that this Dexter Wong top is created, because it has kind of like a neck that buttons all the way around. You can see here, these buttons I just cannot even try to close. They won't close. It creates this really cool neckline and just so slouchy and fun. It reminds me of Paloma Wool and maybe Gamaguis. What else? Peachy Den, stuff like that. Just a popular slouchy, buttery silhouette. And yeah, this is the first look. This next look could easily just be throwing on a jacket when you get cold, because it is literally the same outfit just with this extra leather jacket. I got this from Epoca Vintage, a consignment store in Florence, and I love the way that it goes with these shorts. But for the purposes of the next outfit, I'm going to change into those Miss 60 boxing boots, because the gold goes with this whole brown, light brown kind of silhouette. There's also gold hardware on the leather jacket, and even though the Manchester Rocks belt really does break up the color, I kind of want to see what it's like more monochrome. And now it is less of a variation and more just repeating the shorts, but I love the way that this entire look transformed but is still in that same world. This is from Epoca Vintage, Ludlow Flea, Miss 60, found them on Depop. I love this outfit. Honestly, like the broken shoes kind of goes with the grungy vibe, so I'm good with that. The silhouette is just too good. But anyway, outfit number 2. So comfortable, just feels so chic, put together in just the most grungy festival 2000s way, and I'm obsessed. This next outfit is where I'm going to really start getting into the variations because I love having a bottom kind of half of an outfit that is perfect for so many different tops. So I'm going to go through like maybe 5 tops as the different outfits with this bottom half and decide belt or no belt for each, but just something that's so reliable on the bottom and can work so well with tops is just so useful. And I love this skirt. This is an unbranded skirt that I got from Depop because I feel like long shirts always kind of end at a very random place, especially on me because I'm short, and I love the way that it's so tight up here so that you can actually just put a long shirt over, and the part where you're starting to see details on the skirt is more of a low waist area. So it always just makes every shirt really flattering when a pair of pants or a pair of shorts normally wouldn't. So I love that. And I think I am gonna put the All Saints belt back on just because it feels pretty empty over here and I love the detail of it across the ruffles. Okay, yeah, a lot better. Even though black and brown is controversial, I love the way it breaks it up and the way that the studs and detail of the belt is just right across these ruffles is so fun. This belt is actually a size 35-inch waist, which is really perfect for putting it really low-waisted. I love the look of it being low-waisted. And then if I want to use it as a functional belt, I could put it on the smallest setting. Here it's on the second biggest setting and I get to put it like on my hips instead of my waist. This top is Issey Miyake Pleats Please, and this is outfit number 3. The next top for outfit number 4 is this Vivienne Westwood screen print top, and this is the moment where I would take the belt off because it's not really doing anything. I don't think the details of the shirt are already kind of breaking up into a different pattern over the ruffle, and it honestly like covers the belt. I love the look of a big t-shirt. However, with most pants and shorts it just doesn't work. I'm so obsessed with the fact that this skirt really brought a lot of the things that I had in my wardrobe and just couldn't really wear properly to life. It's so interesting how you can have a piece that you're just obsessed with, whether it's the pattern, the designer, the look of it, but it just doesn't work, and you can have it for so many years, and then all of a sudden you find a piece that perfectly works with it for the first time ever. And this is pretty much this skirt for me. Like, it's literally the randomest skirt ever from Depop, and it has enabled me to wear so many of the pieces that I've loved but just kept in the back of my wardrobe for so long. So I added the All Saints belt for number 5 just because it adds the grunge vibe back into the silhouette, especially with this blazer. This is one of those moments where the transitional weather and possible rainy days, possible cold days comes in handy because I love the juxtaposition between the suit and just the fun, playful festival vibe on the bottom. I also really love the sleeves of this jacket being so long, like way too long for my arms. I just think that silhouette in a sleeve is so fun, like cozy, almost chic and pretty and high fashion. Like, you've seen those pictures of people wearing like jackets that just have the most huge arms ever. These are not as dramatic as that, but it kind of reminds me of that whole element in styling that just makes something look a little bit more experimental and editorial. The blazer is by a brand called A Buyer, and I found it in a thrift store in New Jersey. The next look is a similar silhouette to the other jacket, but it's more intentionally punk. This is a jacket that I found at Search and Destroy, a small like punk store on St. Mark's Street in Manhattan, and I'm going to use 2 very big quilt safety pins to secure it properly. These are a black version of the same safety pins that I put onto the jacket. They can be found on like Amazon, Etsy, pretty much anywhere. They're made for like altering and tailoring and using for big materials like bed sheets and duvets, but they're really cool for fashion just because of how big and statement-y they are. The only thing is that I wouldn't use them to puncture clothing the way you would use a regular safety pin for, because they are so thick and can damage clothes that way, but I'll use them as the same way that I would use a carabiner, and I think they're kind of cuter than using a carabiner, honestly. I did like, even though again black and brown is like controversial color choice, but I really love how the silver studs go with the silver grommets on the jacket, and maybe even the tiny little detail of the large safety pins. This is a top from a Roman shop called Boutique Central. They have a few locations throughout Rome, and they're just this really cool shop that sells a mixture of boho but also very punk and grungy pieces, like this shirt. I love the sculptural aspect of this shirt. It's just such a really cool construction and can be worn in multiple different ways. You can have this low neck with the gathering up here, or you can spread it across your shoulders. I love doing it both ways. I think for now I'm kind of feeling the first way, where it's just gathered into the middle. It has these really cool asymmetric buttons on the side, and I'm just loving gray at the moment. I've always neglected gray, but I'm starting to really appreciate it more as this, like, again, a neutral color that works with a lot of things but isn't the obvious stark black and white. Here I have that leather jacket on from before, creating a completely different look with pieces that you've already seen. I'm going to take this belt off because it is pretty much redundant when the jacket already has this really cool belt buckle detail. And yeah, this is the next look. This top is another recent Depop find, and the brand is called Marco & Company. This and Dexter Wong, which was the brand of the first shirt from this video, would be pretty good names to search up on Depop, Vinted, Poshmark, eBay. I have not tried either of these names, but considering they have such cool, sculptural, interesting, grungy 2010s looking pieces, I think it's a good idea. This shirt has really cool details, such as all of these little buttons and stones down the middle of it, plus the way that the sleeves kind of hang off the side like that. I think you could wear it like this as well, but I just kind of prefer the way that it naturally falls, and I've honestly been liking the black bra strap peeking out because it typically like matches another element of my outfit, whether it's just my shoes or the entire rest of the outfit. It also has interesting little like silver paint details all scattered throughout that bring out the silver of the stones in the middle, and it's a really cool piece. The dedication to lacing these boots up is crazy because they are a process, literally lacing them up to the ankle. But this bottom half of the outfit is going to be my next reliable bottom half of the outfit. And I'm going to use a few tops, not as many as the first ruffle skirt, tights, Adidas shoes combination, because I feel like at this point you'd probably be able to picture it. But this skirt kind of does the same thing of having freedom to wear a longer shirt. I'm starting with this stripy red and black top that I got from a stylist that I worked for's closet sale recently, and I love it. It's so comfortable. It has these really cool hole details. I should have hidden my bra strap a little bit more, but I honestly don't mind because of the black and the black. It has a different asymmetrical hole here. It's from a brand that's sold on Amazon, but secondhand to me, and I'm honestly loving the way that the gold works even with the red, even though they're not specifically neutral, but very grungy and subdued. I feel like the belt would look really good with this, but I am just loving this flow of just... So I don't know, I feel like I want to keep it without, otherwise I'll just be tempted to wear the belt every single time. So let's kind of force myself to do it without. We're back with with the Boutique Central top with this silhouette, and I have worn it with the belt, but again, I'm gonna keep it without the belt. I know what it looks like with the belt, and I'm honestly loving it without it. I forgot to mention the pants and the skirt before because I was so in autopilot of just saying the top from all of those top variations, but these pants are vinyl pants. They're just from Amazon because I used to have a pair from a store on Orchard Street called The Cost, and it's another like little punk store. I don't know if it's still there because I haven't seen it since 2020 or 2021, but it was a really cool store and I wish that they didn't break, but I just hurriedly got a replacement from Amazon. And this slip skirt is from my mom's and I just wear it all the time. It's just a plain vintage black slip skirt. You could probably find a lot of them on eBay or Depop. Okay, I was going to fully close up this jacket like I have been doing previously, but something about it just being open at the bottom and having like the bra peek out is really cool to me. I love how like slouchy and big and just baggy it looks on top, but still chic. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Like, it's so effortless in this grungy kind of way, so I'm gonna leave it like this. This is a brand new variation of this jacket that I've discovered, so very excited about that. Final outfit of this bottom half combination, and since it's a very similar look to the Boutique Central gray top, I added this belt back in. And I put it on the widest setting, so it's even further than I had it before. I think that it helps the shirt flow better when it's down here, rather than just up one more inch. I love all of the subtle sparkles throughout this outfit, from the middle beads to the belt buckle and the studs, and even the chipped metallic gold of the shoes. I 100% fell victim to the Depop scrunch with this dress because there's so much extra fabric on this, and I'm gonna get it tailored along with that first top, but for now I've just been tying it up, so that's what I'm gonna do for this video. I just thought it was like hilarious to show how different it looked in the product photo to real life, because what do you mean? Like, what? For the purposes of this video, I've just tied the back up in a knot, and the back of the dress will be none of our business. Although it's not really like my worst work. The belt kind of hides, but I do hate the fact that it gives me a tail. Like, what? But the shape of this dress has so much potential, and I'm so excited for it to actually fit like this, so it could just be such an easy throw on, just simple, but so good piece that's just a go-to for every day. But here we are with another socks combination, and I love the pattern mixing, and I think that the colors for it are just so good. This look honestly reminds me of the Depop seller Grey Room shop, and that is like my aspiration, so very happy about this look. The belt is on the tightest setting, which, since it is a big belt, it is still low-waisted, and I'm obsessed with that. Love this outfit so much. I did a full day of stylist pulls and pickups in it because it was just so perfect to walk all around the city. Comfy shoes, chic look, comfy dress. The socks are from a Depop seller called Moody Moo Moo. I was questioning keeping the pink socks on and not changing into the plain black ones, but the belt honestly ties in the pink for me quite enough. And this is very similar to the outfit that we started with, but I wanted to wear this Prada sport vest instead. It's so comfy, and I love the way that it kind of hugs my waist like this, and definitely another good option for pretty much the same result. Add this jacket that's also from Boutique Central in Rome. It doesn't close, but it's this really cool pirate looking goth grunge kind of situation. Now I think the outfit's a bit crazy and busy now, so I'm gonna see without the belt. The socks do kind of throw it off, but do they actually? Probably, but I like it. It's a kind of mismatched combination that I think could just look messy in a cool way. Like when I go on Pinterest and I look for like the indie sleaze grunge outfits, I see a lot of just random colors that don't really seem like they'd belong, but they still look good together because they're just so like haphazard and fun and messy. I love the sleeves where the end on this jacket, and the structure of it around my shoulders and everything is just so good. This outfit is that stripy red top from before, the All Saints belt. This is a Vera Wang dress. It's a strapless dress, so it's like hidden under the shirt, and back to the same socks and sneakers. This is fun. I think it's a bit long for a festival, but you never know. I just think that the color palette, the grungy vibe of it just kind of works with everything else, and I really like it. It is that same level of comfort and chic that you'd want at a festival. This outfit is my dream. I've been struggling so hard to make this long skirt work in a good way because I don't know how I was supposed to make something look chic when it was kind of swallowing me whole at my height, but I discovered that a bodysuit with a long skirt is literally the way to do it. Or a tight cami top, which I've been on the hunt for, but I paired this skirt by Drama. I got it on the same thrift trip as the blazer with this 60s one-piece swimsuit that my mom owns and I wear all the time. It is the perfect, most beautiful pattern. I'm obsessed with this piece, and I wish it wasn't so delicate and fragile because I'd be wearing it every day of my life, this whole outfit. This is the most beautiful, like, princessy Helena Bonham Carter in the summer without as many of the layers kind of beautiful look. I'm just so obsessed with it. It's just the way that it flows, and the boots too. I cannot get enough of it. And yeah, I'm gonna be collecting bodysuits and similar 60s bathing suits just to create this silhouette over and over again. I just want to have the ability to just repeat that silhouette a million times. I think when you find like really good silhouettes, that's like the key to always looking fashionable, because then you can literally just put together the same formula over and over again without as much effort as it took to come across it or dream it up for the first time. The open back is so fun for the summer. I just love it. Everything about this outfit, I could just talk about it forever. The way that the boots, the color of them works so well. The whole color palette, oh my god. It's so fun also finding a way to make summer outfits so flowy and floaty and summery, but still this grungy neutral color palette, because we've been seeing a lot of just neutrals and grayscale colors in summer silhouettes, and this is the perfect way in my opinion. And then for when it gets cold, we have the jacket that matches the skirt, both by the brand Drama, and it could be like that, or it could be like that, and it honestly takes the outfit from princessy grunge to full grunge so easily. But I honestly do love this kind of look as well. I feel like festival outfits are usually the kind of summery, like bikini adjacent, cute, colorful, girly looks, and there's not a lot of goth looking outfits. I feel like this could go for like a goth festival just because, I don't know, look at it. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, it's fun to also like throw in something that you wouldn't and that's a button. Like the string has been like coming out and I was like, oh, just didn't put two and two together that was the whole button coming out. Okay. I honestly like couldn't be bothered fixing that one because like whatever. Ugh, maybe I should. Like everything is falling apart. Too many Depop purchases that need to be fixed. But anyway, yeah. Like I think it's fun to throw in a different kind of festival look that you wouldn't typically see in a festival lookbook on YouTube. Plus, if I'm thinking about festivals, my favorite ones to look at in terms of inspiration, history, fashion, stuff like that are the ones in England where you would typically have harsher weather and more people wearing looks like these than like a bikini to Coachella in the middle of like the hot desert. Although it does get cold in Coachella, I hear. Plus it's like April, that's not a hot month. If I'm comparing a festival outfit to like a beach outfit or like a cute little, just, you know, girly, colorful summer look, I have to say the way that I go to the beach is this. Like when I went to England a few years ago, I literally wore the Prada top, the silk slip skirt, the black tights, and a pair of Docs. I wore that on the beach. Like that's my beach outfit. But honestly, I've been branching out more to like actual summer looks and like being more girly this year. So yeah, best of both worlds. I honestly had different ideas for these pants, but I wasn't really done like taking off the previous look when I saw like what the bodysuit does here too. Oh my god. Also, I bunch these pants up quite a lot to make them fit on me because they're a little bit big. I accidentally bought like a men's small instead of a women's small, so they're kind of ugly on the waistband, which is perfect for the belt. Like, oh my god, it's coming together more fun than I thought it would be. So with these pants, this is the dream. This is the ideal world, but we're not trekking through mud and grass at a festival in these. That would be insane. But you see the vision. I think that the best way to do that chic juxtaposition with Adidas pants that I love so much, rather than a pair of heels, is with the pointed toe and still keeping it comfy. Honestly, I love this outfit so much, and I didn't even think about it until I was literally like half changed out of the previous one and not fully into the next one that I planned. I'm actually dying over this. I did not plan this one either, but I saw it in my closet and I was like, is this gonna work? Again, with the slouchiness of it and leaving it open for the details of the shirt underneath, I'm just obsessed. Like, this is so much fun. I'm gonna do it buttoned up as well. I didn't bother to take off the belt underneath because it was really holding up that really ugly folding over situation that I do. But the tie into the shoes, the color palettes, the haphazard, the like chic leather with track pants, chef's kiss. This is so good. I love doing videos like this, and then I just discovered so many more looks that I could do day to day, and just I feel like I've really spent this year truly styling up my clothes, like being better at figuring out what it is that I want, and yeah, I feel like very happy compared to where I was with my style a year ago. This is a slightly different way of wearing it because I haven't yet like buttoned it, but I have done the buckle. And like, please ignore the All Saints underneath, although I don't even hate it. It kind of gives waist. This is even like a third way to wear because it's still open up here and cinched here, but let's leave it at that. I love her. I'm literally so excited about these final like looks that I'm coming up with. I said I don't even mind about it peeking out, but it's like this really cool asymmetry coming out of the side. Oh my god, just like the details. I'm obsessed. Okay, this was another just stumbled upon moment because I was just gonna do the Prada vest instead of any other top, but I kind of want to leave the bathing suit on a little bit longer and to take my pants off to then take the bathing suit off, to put the pants on to then put the tops on for the pants and the remainder of the video. I don't want to do that. So I thought like maybe if I just left the Prada vest unzipped, I want to see what kind of sculptural or just interesting ways of styling that it would make with the bathing suit, and I am pleased. Like, this is so good. Like, it's just the pattern of the bathing suit is so much like the world I want to be in, plus the color palette, the mixture, like everything. Like, this is my dream. And the way that these straps like look so crazy and random, the colors work, I'm just like obsessed, like unintentionally so obsessed. Like, this feels styled. Like, the pants, maybe a kitten heel, and the Prada vest is like wearing versus styling. Like, this, I cannot, like, it's so good. And now I have to do the challenge of picking out a final outfit to keep it the same number of looks in the video and still not take this off. So honestly, it's probably going to be so easy. I'm probably just going to put the gray top on from Boutique Central. But now that I'm thinking about the layering, I kind of want to see the other gray top because it's thinner on top of this. So bonus outfit, I suppose. Can we just talk about the red of the Prada logo with the Adidas pants? Like, here's one of two gray tops. She's so cute. I love it. Like, I love like scrunching it right now because like the way that this bodysuit is so like tight, it's just this like canvas for like a layered piece above it. Like, I'm just, oh, it's so good. I'm just obsessed and so happy that we chose laziness because this is so ironic. Like, in what world does like not choosing to go all out and like intentionally change out and redo a new look make a better look? But I guess today we're seeing that. But like, oh my god, I'm so obsessed. I was considering doing the other gray Boutique Central shirt over this, but then I realized that the jacket from Boutique Central was not getting nearly as much love, and like, I'm obsessed. That's all that needs to be said. This is so fun. I love it so much. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed the video and found all of these outfits to be good inspo for festivals, for the summer, or even fall, because like, what is this? It's like 95 degrees outside. So much fun making this video and not only planning outfits in advance, but discovering them mid-filming and being so excited because I've been a little bit just uninspired with my wardrobe and styling for the past week or 2 weeks, and getting myself here and doing all of these looks and coming up with combinations is really the way to bring back the creativity and the ideas. And yeah, just had so much fun. Favorite styling video as of yet, because I feel like I'm obsessed with the way that my style has evolved over the year. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. If you're interested to see more outfits like this in photos and reels and whatnot, and my editorial styling and editorial photography, you can follow my Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, see you next time.